Peace, peace, my peace, peace, my peaceful people. I know, it's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without a strong read to get you through this life in one piece. We're gonna do these till we reach the top tier of these seas. These seas, these spaces, something like this. Y'all can find the right word and replace this. But yo, yeah, man. You know how things go. Sometimes there are delays. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I was especially, not only are there delays, there's sometimes other priorities. Sometimes we gotta do other stuff. Sometimes we have to live life. You know what I'm saying? So we have to let life work for us. But yeah, this week, right now, right about now, I think I might be too loud. I'm not sure. I got these things in my ear. But yeah, right about now, hopefully y'all can still hear me. I'm gonna try to keep it down a little bit. Yeah, nah, I'm hit with a special urge right now because I need the spell workers to know what transmutation looks like. Okay, I need the spell workers to understand that you don't control me. There's a lot of activity going on this week or this past week, right? There's a lot of stuff going on, right? But yeah, I need you spell workers to know that no. See, God got my back, my front, my up, my down, both sides, okay? My inside, okay? So y'all can't fuck with me. And it's just what it is. Y'all cannot fuck with me. And as a matter of fact, see, what y'all don't know is that I'm that soldier that God put in front of you as bait, okay? Go ahead, bring it. Bring everything that you got. Put it on me, right? See, because I can take it. Guess what? You can't take what I can take, Dad. You can't take what I can take, brother, right? You can't take what I can take, ex-girlfriend, baby mom, right? Y'all can't take what I can take because I'm the strong one, okay? I'm that one, okay? As a matter of fact, there's a lot of people out here who hate me because y'all saw in me what I didn't even see in me long time before I see it, okay? Let me give you another reason. Y'all know that I got something on me. Y'all know that there's some shit with me, right? Let me give you another reason to be mad about that. You see, last year when y'all was going through your Dr. C stuff, right? We did the Dr. C's readings. I was doing my rituals, right? And I did a ritual out in the woods. And it was pretty deep. This is actually, I would place this as probably the highest metaphysical revelation that I've ever had. Okay, so I saw myself pour a libation. Y'all know how I do, right? Pour the name, say the name, and water touches the earth. Well, as the water touched the earth, with each time that I poured 12 times. And I said 12 names. These are my ancestors. These are spirits who have come to me, spirits, ancient spirits, right? I'm in touch with over 4,000-year-old spirits, right? Some of them y'all know, right? And I ain't going to even drop names because y'all hate me even more. I'm going to temper the hate that I'm offering up today. But yeah, these are my Shepsu, right? They came to me. They come to me and they say, this is what we want you to do. They say, this is who you are. They say, this is what this is, right? They show me television and it's you. They show me what you doing on my behalf when I'm not around, right? Well, anyway, so in this vision, during this ritual, as I poured, each name I poured, a star would come from the ground up to about right here, right? So I would pour, up goes another one, pour, up goes another one, pour, up goes another one, until I had 12 lights around my head. And y'all tell me what that is, right? From that point, they kind of lifted me, levitated me kind of across the plane, and The metaphor is, we're going to help you live your life. We here for you. You got it. This is where we are. We right here. We not far. In other words, that's what they're telling me. Right? So, and then, right? Then I tune my mind out into the world and I find the term earth angel. Wow. So that's why the spells don't work on me. See, I have an anointing from something much higher than you. Okay? Much higher than me. Told me to get here. They told me that they want to use me, right? The divine, right? God. Or Metu Neter wants to come down through say Anuaka and talk to you. Okay? Now be mad. If that's what gets your goat, then you be mad at that. All right? Because that's what it is. That's all that it is. That's why you're mad at me. You tell me, right? How do you come into a situation where you're put into a suddenly homeless situation and you go to the people who's supposed to love you, the people who's supposed to be there for you when you go through rough times, right? And they're not there for you. How does that happen? That's because God put an earth angel in around a den of devils. This was my father and my brothers, the den of devils. And my sister, I have a sister who's a devil also. Yeah, she was the first one to be bitten. I know, what, let me run it back. Let me calm it down, because, my heat will take this thing over if I let it. Let me not. All right, so let me go back, right? You good, great, wonderful people in my life are victims. Y'all are victims of your own ego, and you are victims of the devil, right? I usually don't even speak in those terms like that, but that's what your ego is. And when you saw me coming, and I'm telling you that God lives inside you, right? I'm telling you that this planet is a place for God's entry, right? So that God could come through, grow himself, and reconnect. Right? That's what this life is about. I told y'all that stuff and y'all knew it was true, but y'all hated me for telling you. What? Y'all hated me for telling you this. All that says is that, your ego was up, right? So when that pep spirit, right? When that negative darkness came and said, attack him. Because he's too much. He's doing too much. He's too this, he's too that. How do you listen to that if you love me, right? How are you of righteousness and you hear me speaking of righteousness, but you attack me because something dark told you to? How do you allow my light to fuck with your demons? And we from the same cloth. It's because we not from the same cloth. And this we now know. I apologize to some of my viewers that's watching me, thinking, I wish you would get back to doing readings and talking about the Neteru and stuff like that, Yeah, we're going to do that, and like I said, I apologize, but, sometimes you got to face the issues. And this is the issue, okay? This is the issue right now. Right now, I got spell workers in my family that don't want to see me succeed. What's crazy? When you have a plan, right? When you have a plan, this is what we know now. When you have a plan, you are not supposed to tell your plan to everybody, right? You're supposed to save that plan for those who love you, right? Those people who got your back, your front, right? That's who you tell your plans to. Right? Well, me, the earth angel that I am, I thought I had my people around me, when these bright ideas started coming to me. Bright ideas always come to me, y'all. Y'all just don't know. I could lose these ideas and I got 50 more in the dictaphone. So, whatever. But, You know, so this happens. This, you know, these bright, you know. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, you know, people are mad. Why are people mad? People are mad because, you know, God showed me favor. I said in that song, I didn't say it. This is I told y'all a song in that second video. Y'all saw a song that I sang recently, right? That's a song that was given to me. I didn't write that song. That song was written through me, okay? And what did it tell me? It said nothing about this was fair. I said that 20 years ago. 20 years ago, I was shown a revelation that happened over the past 2 years. You know, well, at the end of the dream, or not the dream, was it a dream? I don't know if it was a dream or a meditation at this point, but it was deep. But at the end of it, I flew away as a phoenix. So I know what's next, and you know what's next. Hence this activity, right? This spell work, and y'all want me to stop my mission. What? How do you get there, Jason? You don't want me to talk about that Rukatu shit. Wait, y'all my brothers. You my father. Like, how come my father has not said one word to me about none of my videos? If I've known you and we have a past where we could say we've had conversations, we've dealt, you know, we've sat in rituals together, things like that, right? And you haven't said, hey, you know, I see what you're doing on the good job or bad job or anything, then I know who you are and I know who you're not. And I'm sad. I'm a little bit saddened by that because, see, it seems like as I walk this life, I'm finding out that I'm the only sincere individual out here. Nobody got sincerity, right? I can't know you from childhood and see you doing something and not say, yo, man, that's what's up. I can't do that. See, I can't do that. But you, all y'all did that. And now I'm beyond my family, right? I'm talking about people who I knew from the past. Ron, Quentin, Kamel, you know what I'm saying? Yo, bro, what happened? I thought we was bros. Guess we ain't bros. And it's a damn shame because I didn't do nothing to y'all but love y'all. Damn. How does that work? That's going to boggle my mind for a while. But all I did was love every one of y'all. And all y'all did was betray me. But, you know, that is whatever it is, right? You know, yeah, so I just wanted to kind of spit that little introduction as to why y'all see me now, right? And why y'all ain't been seeing me for a minute. But yeah, it's a new cycle, y'all, and we got some readings to do, so let's get busy. That's Tehuti. Smoke it, in Iso Sabahu, her pooing her attempt to cut on the chair, Korpain se hati jerum to jeritu. Intera, attempting to take time to Tehuti, Dwaminate, Paya Banitu. Intera, Tim, on the spirits of the King of Bagua, Chien, Kum, Che, Sun, Li, Ka, Tui, Ken. Dwa, Dao. Interacting on the spirits of the tarot, the major arcana, the minor arcana of the air, the water, the earth, and of the fire. Dwanite. Okay, let's talk to God. All right. So here we go. We got Pisces. If you are Pisces moon sign, this is you. If you are Pisces sun sign, this is you. Pisces north node, this is for you. Okay. All right. Pisces. Pisces is governed by Ma'at, right? So when we're dealing with Pisces, right? If we are speaking about the archangel that is over top of all of that, that would be Ma'at, right? So, I'm a Piscean. Here we go. What is God talking about for this coming Heteru cycle? Heteru cycle, how about that? Here we go. Heru to Ma'at. Heru to Ma'at. First card from Pisces. Heru to Ma'at. Heru Tem Chas. Heru to Heru Tem Chas. Oh, well, look at this. Something is going on here. This is kind of open. And it's a Tehuti, right? So Tehuti flips out as well. So we got Heru to Ma'at, Heru Tem Ma'at, Tehuti to Chas. All right, let's write all of that. It was right. The second one was Heru. And Tehuti. 2. Chas. Okay. So Heru is on the case as the first card popping out. So this has to do with some level of authority, right? And with Heru coming up right behind it in Tem, it looks like maybe taking authority over the Heru faculty, right? Heru is going to be in the air right about now, right? So you're going to be feeling nice and lazy. You're going to be feeling nice and, sensual, you know what I mean? You're going to want to get your groove on in some way, right? But I'm thinking that with this Heru over top of it, this is like curb yourself. This is like, and then Tehuti coming on the top there after that, right? This is like, what do you do when you see, this is a Heru, right? Heru and Heru. What's that? Heru is life force. Anytime the life force is lifted, elevated, aroused, there is a, danger of that fire, that life force fire burning something, right? Whether, and you can go in many directions with it, right? You could be supposed to be chilling, right? Maybe you got a wife, but Heru Tem comes and asks you to lift your fire up for it. Now you cheating on your wife, your husband, right? You could be, in a position of authority, and now you have to get up and go, right? Because Heru Tem is on you trying to make you lazy. Something like this, right? What do you do with that? You do Tehuti to Chas, right? Right? When that life force, you see a lot of life force here, it's about being careful. You got to be careful with this reading because it's, life force heavy. Right? Just saying, put that wisdom on that, right? Heru is the Sahu aspect of the spirit. And the Sahu aspect of the spirit is not going to be dealing with things that are high and moral. It's not really into that. It's about gratification. It's about self. It's about person, right? It's about let's do it and have fun about it, right? It's not thinking about, anything higher principle. It's not thinking about anything, setting limitations or anything like that, right? So be mindful of that, right? Heru is on the case and Tehuti is on the case, right? So just don't let yourself get out there on your Heru stuff, right? Maybe this is maybe the time to put down the weed right now. Put down the, the drinking, whatever it is. You want to put Heru control on your Heru Tem, your urge to do Heru Tem stuff, right? Your urge to be lazy, your urge to be over sensual, your urge to, it could even be, you could even be a conceited type of individual, right? God's asking you to put some Herus, put some checks on your pleasure principles. There you go. All right. There you go. All right. Ikin time. Open. close. Open, close, open. Open, close, open. Oh. Open. Open. Close. Open, open, close. That's the fourth hexagram. All right. Fourth hexagram is the hexagram of immaturity. All right. So yeah, so the immaturity is going to be coming from this Heteru Tem principle, right? This portion in you that's about the pleasure principle. So your pleasure principle is going to want to do its own thing, and you got to put some control on it. That's what that's talking about. Tehuti coming up right behind it, saying that, you know, yeah, deal with your life force in a wise way, right? This could also be fights, right? You know, you could, I mean, you know, potentially there's, you know, just again, based on the lifting and the arousal of the life force, right? This could be, you know, someone this could be a jealousy attitude, right? This could be an attitude of jealousy that sparks, you know, some level of heat, right? Because that's what that Heteru Tem principle is all about, that jealousy. Yeah. Sucks to be you if you a jealous person. Anyway, let us go to the tarot. Right, and yeah, I'm really leaning towards that because the immaturity of what's going on here, right? Jealousy would be that, right? If you understand anything about life, then you know that jealous is the last thing you're supposed to be when you have God wrapped inside of you, right? Around you, and motivating you, right? So if that's not of your mind, then you need to get on that, right? You need to get on some God frequency. You might have challenges that force you to grow, but if you are on a mission to, you know, be God and control yourself, I won't say be God, right? Nobody. Let me make you understand, right? For those of you who, oh, that's sacrilege. Oh, you're not God. Let me try and make this clear. I am God over my life, right? Over what surrounds me, right? Right? The Creator created this whole thing in order to interject its consciousness into and live. Think about it. Wouldn't that be the thing to do? If you could do anything you wanted to do and you discovered that you were all that existed and there was nothing else, wouldn't you create some shit to do? Well, here you go. This is what that is. We all have inside ourselves, even though we start as an animal, we start in our animal nature, okay? But we all have the potential to rise. We all have Heru inside of us to the degree that we can tap it. And that is the thing that's supposed to set you in order, to set your person in order. When you set controls on the things that you do, when you set controls on how you will be affected, when you set the control, you know, when you set yourself as the control point, then you are on your way to your divinity, right? And that's just that, you know, we all have the divine potential within inside of us. I never said I was God over you. I never said that I'm God over, you know, that I'm, you know, I didn't say nothing crazy because I'm not crazy. You know what I'm saying? I said self-mastery, right? That's what every man's mission should be on this earth, right? And eventually it will be. You know, some of us, you know, I don't know, you know, what level of this thing you're on, how many times you've been here, how many times you still have to go before that revelation comes to you, right? But I got it, right? Long time ago, I told myself, I said it in my song long before I had any consciousness about anything. I said, I'm here for self-mastery, right? And so that's how I live my life. I'm trying to, you know, I ain't saying I'm mastered. I'm not saying I'm a complete done deal. But I know my head is in the right place. And I know I got my Shepsu with me. They're working with me. They see me. They see me that God sees me. You know, God shows me that he sees me. Look, God told me that I would go through the BS that I'm going through right now 20 years ago. That tells me something, you know what I mean? So it's like, again, some of y'all think I'm depressed. Oh, he ain't making no video. Man, it's like, yeah, I'm not going to tell you that I haven't been affected, but I'm going to tell you the truth. And that is, I'm mind blown. I'm shocked at how God has shown himself to me. I know you who are listening to my voice right now, you probably said yesterday, just show me, God. Please show me something. You said that, and you want for that confirmation, right? Well, I'm trying to tell you that God has confirmed its existence. Not only its existence, but, everything that I know, God has confirmed. The Shepsu, right? Hey, we pour libation, we talk good words, we say this stuff, lots of times, y'all just hoping that that's what it is. Let me tell you, they prove themselves. They prove themselves. And I don't. I'll be the last one to say, oh, I'm this and I'm that, but I can't deny what Sheps and God has proven to me. So I rejoice, man. I'm so grateful that I found out that my dad, who I loved, it's not like we had a bad relationship. I love this man. I love this dude. I thought this dude was the greatest influence on my life. I did, and in many ways, he has influenced me in a good way. But when I look at his motivations for some of the things that he's done, an inheritance, Dad, didn't you make it so that I missed an inheritance? You did that. Yeah. When I look at that type of stuff, I say, wow, what's your motivation there, kiddo? What's that? Like, wow, what motivates you to do that to me? Your oldest son, right? Hey, didn't I introduce you to your wife, your oldest son? Didn't your oldest son introduce you to your wife, right? But you thought that it was the thing to betray him, that guy who gave you I didn't give you, but I introduced you to the lady who gave you five children, 6, something like that. You know how many kids you got. Yeah, man. All right, man. It's the drama, okay? All right, let's get back to the reading. Pisces. Yeah, I probably will, chop this up and make it its own video while I go back and let the Pisces have their video. Okay, here we go, Pisces. We go to the tarots and talky toad. See the tarot what to talk about today. For my Pisces. All right, so far we got the need to control yourself, right? Right? Some pleasure principle on the table, and immaturity is on the table, and the need to control and use wisdom is on the table. All right, so here they go. Tarot, send us the messages that are correct for the people. All right, we have 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so this was hard work. We have on the bottom, in the reverse, the 4 of Pentacles. Right under that, the 7 of Wands. Okay, and I can't really see. Yeah, everything else is just kind of incidental. Oh, well, okay, we got one thing over here that I can see the paint. So if I can see the paint, then that means you're relevant. All right, let me write this down first. We got the 8 of Peas. We got the 4 of Peas in the Re. And then we got the 7 of Wands in the Re. And then we got this thing. Aha. 7 of Swords in the Re. 7 Swords, Re. Okay. All right. Some of y'all working on something. Some of y'all got a project, something that you're doing, right? Some level of activity involving career or work, right? Something that you're doing, right? That it looks like is probably You know, you got to keep it close. You got to keep it close because there are things that are trying to block it. Seven of Wands in reverse, right? But we got the Seven of Swords in reverse, which is deception, right? But it's the Seven of Swords is in reverse. So, you know, yeah, there's deception, but the reversal points at it being uncovered or you being able to uncover it, right? So you might have to do some work to uncover a deception. Yeah, I think that's what's going down. You have to do some work to uncover a deception, and it has something to do with Pentacles, with this Four of Pentacles in the reverse. That's possessions. There's something to do with something that you perhaps that is yours that is trying to be taken from you. Pisces is yours but is being blocked from you, right? Deception afoot that is being uncovered. Okay, so go forward with this premise of understanding that everything ain't what it seems. Okay, Heru is circumspection. So it's about looking all around right now. Right now, you have to see what you can't see. Tehuti tu chas, right? You have to get some extra knowledge, right? You know, we do the oracles because we can't see around corners, right? Well, you know, sometimes we can. You do your meditations good enough, you know, call on them Shepsu and they show you what's around the corner, but we don't always have access to that. So that's why this Tehuti comes up, you know. You know, so there's, find out what's this, looks like jealousy motivated activity, you know, that is, looks like it's trying to do something about your pentacles, stall them, you know, take them, right? Seven of Wands in reverse, stop you, stall you, right? Seven of Swords, right? Do the work to uncover this. Yeah. Four, immaturity. So look at where it is that you could be immature, right? Or not possessing certain, you know, levels of information or knowledge, right? You're immature on certain matters. Maybe you don't know how to do something, right? Maybe you have to learn how to do something or something else, right? But somewhere, and where it's not you, see where it could be. See if it perhaps be in, you know, your circle, you know, people around you, you know, where do you see the immaturity here? Look for it. That's what this reading is saying. Look for this immaturity in yourself or in other people. And that's going to be what's motivating some of these 10 occurrences and activities and whatnot. All right. Yeah. Okay. So that's it. That's what we're going to say. Pisces. Let me show you the situation. Hopefully you see that, right? Zoom in a little bit. You might want to have to flip the thing. You know how you got to do. But that's the reading, folks. Hope y'all love my handwriting. All right. We will do it next time, right? Yeah, I'll be back. Yeah, I ain't going nowhere. I just got to do priorities. I got to prioritize, man. You know what I mean? I got things to do. You know what I mean? We all got stuff to do. Hey, if, you know, like I said, man, if I didn't have like more videos than I got subscribers, then, you know, we wouldn't have this conversation because I'd be paid by YouTube, but I'm not. So as long as I got to work, you know, y'all going to see me when I can do this. But here we go. So, hey, that's it. Peace and love, y'all. I will be back, and I hope y'all do too. Peace.